Hello everybody, I'm back with another edition of Buzz Boxing Predictions. Yes, so this upcoming weekend we have a major fight. Yeah, in the super flyweight division. But first, before I go to that, I wanna, cover some other fights that we have also. Alright, let's see, maybe I should be. Yeah. There is a female fight between Jessica Mccaskill and Cecilia Braekhus, but that's not something I really want to predict because I, yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's hard because the last time it was Mccaskill won by a majority decision, and yeah, so you don't know if she simply got a little caught Cecilia on a bad night or whether she won because Cecilia is simply, on her way out. But it's possible because she is already like 39. Yeah, that's right. 39. So she has been around for a while, Cecilia Braekhus. And if this fight again, of course, is in America, it is. So, it's. I'm not ruling anything out, but it would be hard, I think, for Braekhus to win this time as well, because the judges may not be on her side, even if she may win more rounds somehow. I don't know. So Jessica Mccaskill is the favorite. Yeah. And then alright, an Australian fight, an all Australian showdown between Pretty Boy Michael Zerafa and Anthony Mundine, who's called Chalk. So I don't know really what Anthony Mundine is thinking that he can achieve at this point. Yeah, right. Of course, uh, he's taking on a much younger guy and who can also hit pretty hard, as we saw, when he stopped Jeff Horn. Yeah, so Mundine is now 45, and he has had a few fights in the last in before the whole COVID situation. He had one fight in 2019. He lost that to some unknown fighter, and he was also knocked out by Jeff Horn in one round before that. So I'd favor Zerafa to stop Mundine, also. Because sorry, he's just a much younger, much fresher fighter who has the power to do it, and now that Mundine is all but, shot, it shouldn't be too hard either. So I can see Zerafa winning by stoppage in the first 5 rounds, something like that. Yeah, maybe 3 rounds. Yeah, alright, so moving on. Now, this is a pretty good showdown at 168. David David Benavidez fighting against Ronald Ellis for the well, this is not for any title actually, because Benavidez is no longer has his super middleweight title, but yeah, anyway, it's a pretty good matchup. I don't know really that much about Ronald Ellis. He's got only one loss, which was to DeAndre Ware by majority decision. Then he beat Emmanuel Alim by a majority decision, and actually Well, he beat Matvey Korbo, but that was because Korbo got injured and could not continue. So, of course, this guy is a lot shorter than Benavidez, 4 inches, but he's got the same, the reach is identical actually. Yeah. Benavidez is 23-0 with 20 KOs, so, you know, he should be also able to win by a stoppage here, of course. But you never know, yeah. Still, he has won his last 3 fights by a stoppage, and one of them was against Anthony Direll. So or Direll. I reckon he will be able to stop Ellis, most likely. But even if not, he will win, I think. Well, very, very likely. Yeah, so I don't know when that stoppage can come any time, I guess, between rounds 6 and 12. Yeah, and then finally to the main fight. This is a really first really great fight of this year, I guess. Sorry, between Juan Francisco Estrada and Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. Yeah, so they have fought before, that was back in 2012 or something, I believe. And yeah, and then Chocolatito won, on points, but it wasn't a blowout. He still won rather comfortably. So this is a good opportunity for Estrada to settle the score. Now he holds the WBC Super Flyweight title, while Gonzalez holds the WBA Super World Super Flyweight title. And Gonzalez, as we know, has only lost to twice, but to the same guy, Mr. Srisaket. Yeah. So since then he has won the WBA title against Cecilia fight. Yeah. Both have really great records. I mean, Chocolatito is 50-2 with 41 knockouts, and Estrada is 41-3 with 28 knockouts. The height is about, Estrada is 1 inch taller actually, and has 2-inch reach advantage. And he's 30, while Chocolatito is 33. It may be, that one fight against Risaket was simply, a case of, not one, sorry, two, case of just that guy having Chocolatito's number, maybe, but it's also possible that he is not what he used to be either, so, already. Anyhow, I kind of lean towards Estrada, winning this fight, but it's kind of hard to predict the actual outcome, and the way it will happen. Of course, yeah, I can see either a late stoppage or a decision for Estrada, and if Chocolatito wins, well, I don't think Estrada has ever been stopped. That's the big, I guess, the big difference between them. Yeah, he hasn't. So, Chocolatito was stopped in only 4 rounds. So we know that he can be stopped, of course, but only by the very best. So, and Estrada is one of the very best, I would say. So yeah, I see him as a favorite, yeah, to win. But if Gonzalez wins, I think it will most likely again be on points, or I can even see a draw happening. But I'll go for Estrada winning, either on points or with some kind of stoppage, most likely, after 8th round. Alright, so that was all for this time. So, alright, see you, and I hope you enjoy the fights. Yeah, that's pretty much all we have right now, all the fun. Alright, bye bye, take care.